Hey there, welcome to the Chronicles and More with Jim. Well, for those of you that do follow postings on the Pawpaw Chronicle Facebook page, you know that I decided to try to transplant. Now all these trees right here are grafted trees from out of my fruit garden. I have an awful lot of NC1 out there in that fruit garden, and I want to be more diverse. So I elected to dig them up and plant them in these root trapper bags. And grab the tags and make sure the tags are on the root trappers so I can identify the tree, although they all have their own little tag right here. And I just wanted to thin the garden out a little bit because I have more than just one variety to work with. And I just had way too many NC1s out there. Just a tiny little hole put in there, and got a zip tie. These tags are stainless steel, and they'll last a long, long time. Now the reason why they're sitting right here and not inside the nursery, the weather report shows that we're supposed to have some thunderstorms rolling through this afternoon and this evening, and they're calling for high winds. These were recently transplanted into these pots. This one right here makes day number 3, and that one over there makes day number 3. And well, I take that back, this one does. And they're doing very, very well. I saved enough root ball and utilized rooting hormone, got them in there, worked them in, and I'm going to put them in here in the garage to protect them during this storminess that they're calling for, because I want that root to set in there. Got to get the roots set up inside them bags. The wind can come by because they're freshly transplanted, put a lot of force onto them and knock them over, disrupt what I got going on. I don't want that disrupted. And incidentally, these are 3-gallon bags, and they're as tall as a 5-gallon bucket. I love the design of those. They're excellent, excellent bags for transplanting like I just did. I'm able to save a lot of the root ball around that root and integrate it into that bag along with the potting mix that I have going on. Some of these are being sold to a friend, and I told him I would let him take these $50 a piece, and very, very cheap. Grafted pawpaws of this size right here, I would say $75 to $100 a piece. Those are very good specimens, and they look very, very well. Just something that I wanted to share with you folks. To get these inside the garage where they belong and get them stored up. They'll be okay in that garage during this bad weather we got coming. When you're dealing with these trees, it's never over with. You got to stay on top of them. You got to work with them, and you know what's out in the field, I don't worry much about. But when I got them in pots like this, I got to take care of them. And they have an NC1, an overleaf, NC1, and a mango. I have other varieties, like I said, that I had grafted this year, and hopefully they take off. And I want to put more diversity into the garden. I have all 3 KSUs to put out there. I have Prima. I have Haviland's Sidewinder. that I'm going to be putting out there. That's 5 different varieties, and I have one more, and I can't really think. Oh, Quaker's Delight that I'm going to be putting out there. So there's there's 6 varieties that I'm going to add to the fruit garden. And as of right now, as far as these pawpaws, all the varieties between when I grafted back in 2020, 2021, and this year, this gives me a total of 14 different varieties of pawpaws that I'll be able to monitor, and I'll make my assumptions of what they are or how they are when it comes time, and share that with you. Anyways, my name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe. Don't forget to click on that bell for notifications. Any comments or questions that you may have, I welcome. Y'all have a God bless day.